Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're taking a deep dive into circular design, specifically how it's making waves in the furniture sector.
Yeah, and we're focusing on Arper, that Italian furniture company.
Exactly. Our source material really centers on them and the transformation of one of their most iconic pieces, the Katifa 53 chair.
Right, into the new Katifa car.
So our mission really is to dig into the source, pull out the key insights about Arper's whole approach.
You know how they took these theoretical circular design concepts and actually made them real, turned them into tangible innovation with this chair as well, a prime example.
And the hint right up front from the source is pretty compelling, isn't it?
It really is.
It suggests it's not just, possible, but genuinely achievable to combine aesthetic quality, high performance, and sustainability.
All three. Yeah, and what the source makes really clear is that Arper's shift here wasn't just some minor product tweak.
Yeah.
It was a pretty profound evolution, moving towards a truly systemic, data-driven approach to sustainability.
Embedding it right across their whole company strategy.
That's it.
So they didn't just think, oh, maybe we'll swap out this material or, change that bit.
Not at all.
The source highlights how they looked at the entire life cycle, the whole system.
From sourcing materials.
All the way through to the end of life of the product, yeah.
And using data was crucial, wasn't it, to inform every decision?
Absolutely crucial. This deep dive into their processes, it was guided by established circular economy models.
Okay.
The source mentions concepts like some of the 9 Rs, rethink, reduce, recycle. That sort of thinking influenced them.
Right, so it helped them move beyond just abstract idea.
Exactly. They needed to translate those principles into concrete actions, things that had real impact within the, let's say, realities of actually making furniture.
And the Katifa Carta serves as that perfect, tangible outcome. It's really presented in the source as the direct result of this.
Yeah, integrating sustainability right into their core product development strategy. Driven by that systemic view, informed by data, like the source details how they use life cycle assessment data, LCA data, to really understand the environmental hotspots of the original chair.
And then they specifically targeted those areas for improvement in the Carta version.
So what were the specifics? What changed in the Carta?
Well, the source really emphasizes the shell material. Instead of the original Katifa 53 shell, the Carta features this new material composite. It's a blend primarily made from paper and plant-based binders. It's designed to significantly cut the environmental impact, but still keep that signature form and, importantly, durability.
And it's not just the material, right? The source points out the design itself.
True. Design for disassembly is built in.
So it's not only about using better materials up front, but making sure that when the chair eventually reaches the end of its hopefully very long first life, its components can be easily separated for repair, maybe refurbishment or recycling.
Effectively regenerating those materials back into the loop, closing that circle.
Precisely. The source shows how this whole systemic approach, informed by data and leading to product details like the Carta's new shell and that design for disassembly.
Yeah.
It demonstrates that when sustainability is treated as a core strategic pillar, you actually achieve measurable, meaningful innovation.
It really drives it home.
So wrapping this up, what does this deep dive into Arper and the Katifa Carta ultimately tell us?
Well, I think it stands as really clear evidence, just as the source concludes, that it is possible to combine aesthetic quality, performance, and sustainability.
It can be done.
It can be done through the practical, data-driven application of these circular design principles.
And they even go a step further, don't they? Confirming it's possible to rethink iconic design in a way that regenerates materials, processes, and value.
Which, raises a really interesting question for you, the listener, to consider. If an iconic, successful design like the Katifa 53 can be fundamentally reimagined like this, using systemic thinking to regenerate value in materials.
Yeah, what else?
What other everyday objects or processes, things that maybe seem fixed or traditional, could also benefit from this kind of deep circular analysis?